Hello, good morning, Shivami.
Good morning, sir. So tell me, what is your morning activity today?
Today morning, this is the third day of my declaration that I am taking the next step to what I call a Jeevi-Yogi, about which I have already uploaded some YouTube videos. So Jeevi-Yoga is about communion, engaging with the energy fields of the Jeevi, the creature, the human creature with you. So today I am preparing one of the greatest preparations, greatest foods, like our normal food help our health development. The greatest foods are there, called Rasayanas. Rasa meaning all the liquids, all kinds of liquids in the body. As I told you some time back, almost 90% of our body comprises liquids. Okay. So this ayana meaning the process movement, the process flow. This I know you. So there are rasayanas devised, conceptualized by super genius rishis like Sarngadara, Charaga, Susruda, Vagbada and all that. Okay? So these rasayanas will correct, rectify, purify, refine the cellular contents of the creature, plus purify all the rasas and their ayanas. So
The movements? Ayanas means movement?
Movement, process movements.
Process.
Ayana. So this one, the one which right now I am making today morning, is called Saraswadarishtam gourd. It is named after the goddess of all wisdom and knowledge and understanding, learning, Saraswati. You know the Kotanur Saraswati temple which you have gone?
Yeah.
The Saraswati, the great conceptualization of all wisdom and knowledge by the ancient Rishi minds and levels of details of observations. Of course, the special, this is not anything unknown or all that. Kottakkal Ayurvedisala, Coimbatore Ayurveda Pharmacy, or Kerala government, Aushadhi, a lot of companies make it as a big business. But this I am making with all the Shanoyu tuning, just one correct dose called a yoga. One yoga of Saraswati God. So that's what I am doing now. The primary kashayam, the primary thing is made. Now the uniquely, specifically, personally collected herbs will be powdered and added to this, and it will be kept for about 40 days in a certain condition, and then it will be ready. So I will tell you the great advantages, consequences of the outcomes of the Rasayanic processes facilitated by this particular ambrosia. Alright, I will read out a text.
Okay.
This text is an old one called Yoga Ratna Pradipika. Okay, it's a masterpiece. So this Saraswadarishtam gold, of course it will highly empower the will. Then it increases the speed of the engines of intellect, Metha. Alright? And it improves the overall inner strength of the energy fields of the body. It particularly works on the throat chakra, the Anahata chakra, that central nervous system, autonomic nervous system meeting point of the body. So it is particularly advised, and that is the reason why it is available in the market also for musicians, for thinkers, for professors, for students, and those who are in the other fields of creative expressions. And one more thing is that it is suitable even for a little infant, a child or an adolescent or an adult or even an old age person. Yeah, so even I may take. Okay. So it clarifies the
So it works
voice.
the same way for all?
Of course not. The work of it depends basically upon the what I call the eugenic configuration of the body. Plus the work of it may be a little bit affected by the history of the body, the stack of the body, what kind of food the individual has been eating, what kind of mental process, what is a mental process? Nothing but neuronal process in the cerebral cortex. The history of those processes are an important variable that may interact with the quality of the process, but nevertheless it will definitely work. Particularly it will work 80 to 90%, especially the one which I make, to reasonably healthy integrated bodies, creatures. Yeah.
Like you told me the last time,
Yeah.
will you be giving this to people?
People meaning, of course, there is that minimum eligibility condition of the body, the creature and the mindset thing. But to children, of course, that's not applicable. And as I told you, I have taken the next level called Jeevi-Yogi. And Jeevi-Yoga is basically only by Rasayanas, not by the conventional other methods well known to the people. Okay. So this particular one is very suitable for empowering the engines of intellect, thought process, communication process, talking process, and so on and so forth. So I'll be giving this to people.
Okay. So
But
what?
definitely it will be very costly.
Okay. According to you, ideally this medicine should be given to whom? Who will be ideally eligible to take the medicine?
First of all, this is not a medicine. Medicines are for various illnesses.
Okay.
This is to service the engines of the body,
Okay.
to recalibrate the available eugenic contents, the available catness of a given human being. So in that sense, it is suitable for, let us say, to begin with, for children, those who are in high school level. Ideally, that is what, as a Jeevi-Yogi as well as a creativity researcher, I want them to take this first. So those who are poor in their intellection, they can take it and they become brilliant. And those who are good in their intellection, they become highly creative and genius level people. Actually speaking, even I am a product of such as 1 or 2, 3 Rasayanas like this only. Yeah. You can ask me.
Sir,
Yes.
why do you do this? You have so much of a background, but why do you do this?
Yeah, I am doing is something which many others cannot do. Even great Vaidyas, they don't have the inspiration to prepare their own ideas of such preparations. And with all my background, this is the most important, and I am very fascinated. I really love to do it. Mainly because this one's Samudra Rasayanas, nobody has made it and nobody can make it perhaps. And even this, the way I do it, I know, it is like a Shanayu, it is perfect. It is in full tuning with the nature process. And I have already, as you know, verified its wonders. It works wonders. And perhaps I am very fascinated about that too. It creates more wonders than I train people for 10 years. Yes. And coupled with this, and I am being supported by the great Rishi Patanjali, who talks about enlightenment by the method of mantra as well as marana. Along with mantra, you need preparations, herbal preparations. Rather, herbal preparations are enough, which will tune the creature. Because all the knowledges have been created by this creature, by the intellect, by the metha, by the dhi, by the mahi, of this intellect engines of the human being. Okay? That's all. So you're asking me why I am making it now. So right now, I would say my kind of rasayanas would happen, kind of like the avatars. When it is required for certain people, I will make it. Right now I am making it for, according to the requirements of about 7 people. There will be an extra for about 5 or 6, maximum about another 9 people. That's all. If someone asks when it is suitable, when the variants are conducive, again I will make it. As I told you before, this will never be made in big batches like that is done in companies. It will be always made only one yoga at a time. That's all. Yes, you have asked me whether it will work on so-called autistic cases. Of course, because everything, as I told you, I have discovered that the brain, the central nervous system is nothing but the switching center. The central coordinating engines for all the functions of the various other physiological systems of the creature. So, as I told you in another case, even severely mentally retarded situations could be resolved to more than 60 to 70 to 80% normal. I mean, like any other normal person, when we consider the normal distribution. Then autistic cases also must be definitely managed. Particularly this one, along with another Rasayana. I am very sure it will definitely performs significant refinement of the eugenically wrong or food-wise wrong or habit-wise, management-wise wrong neuronal processes of the central nervous system. I have no doubt about that. It will definitely do something, and that doing will be definitely positive. When the central nervous system becomes integrated, whatever that can happen, that will happen, that's all.